dog, what you doing? Like, you can't just be like that. Come on.
The white man in that photo. Oh, dude.
Dog, don't you even know?
Yo, fatty, put away the chips, man.
We're streaming here.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Come on, dog.
All they
You
can
can't
hear is.
just- You
That's
can't
all they
just
can-
do this, man.
Yeah,
You gotta have some standards.
Well, you guys are.
Gotta get some standards.
Party Hard Pupper is playing some game. Well,
We're on stream, right?
I think so.
Dog,
Get on one. Oh.
get on one side. My
I'll
side.
take you from one side. Oh,
Oh,
baby.
baby.
Oh,
Hey, who's
baby.
Olaf?
Olaf is a flaming homosexual.
So Ryan?
Yeah. Good job.
Because you said blaming homosexual. So
Wow.
I figured the person that takes the most selfies and the thing and the whatever.
Oh,
Hey, who's Olaf?
Olaf is kind of sound flaming.
You sound really quiet. So Ryan?
Yeah.
Because you said.
Yeah, we need chocolate. Anyways, my mom's calling, so.
Hi, Drew's mommy.
Mother,
Hi, mommy.
I'm at home, and yes, I fed baby cat, and I fed all the other cats, and all that fun stuff.
He fed them with chocolate, though.
He gave them pasta and
He
chocolate.
gave them chocolate.
I fed her
With chocolate.
once around like 3.
They're going to die now. It's going to be really bad.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay.
Drew had a party at your house on Saturday, and like it's a mess right now.
She
But we're
left this
clean-
morning. She
we're-
was here yesterday. We have to...
Okay.
Yes?
Well, Drew said he was gonna hold a party today. Then
What?
And it's probably gonna get trashed.
I know, I'm trying to get Mitch to shut up, but he won't stop talking. You guys put food in front of her?
Hey, you can't say shut up. That's bad. We're on stream right now.
Okay.
Come on, dude.
Okay. Got it. Will do, mamacita. Oh, no problem.
You say that to your mom?
Yeah, bye.
Get your brother's chair.
Yeah?
You guys want some barbecued sausages? Spicy and mild? Should I put them in the fridge?
You can put them in the fridge. We
That
might.
sounds good though.
Well, we can have them later, okay?
Well, how
We're
about
on
we just
stream
eat
right now.
on stream?
Ban Thresh.
Booba Keys.
Can I use your brother's chair?
Fresh is open.
No. You just sit on that couch.
So far away, man. Holy shit.
Jeez.
Dude, we're on stream. No one can hear us. Okay, let's
Yeah,
figure
right?
this
How
out.
come it's so like mumbly? It's just like.
Oh, I think I figured out the gain.
What the hell is that?
Language, they can hear us now. I just turned up the gain. Oh, I think I figured out the gain.
You know the feedback from
I
your
know.
speakers into the mic ends up going on stream
Dude, that's
forever.
uncalled for. Look what this guy. Look what this guy said.
Top shelf, Drew.
What?
They're on the top shelf.
All right. Cool. Thanks. What this guy said.
Well, hey, Boo Boo Keys. He actually does have two dads.
Yeah, man.
So, you know, you gotta be a little bit more sensitive there.
All right. Now it's super loud. We can hear everything. All right.
All right,
Including my super loud.
Mom.
I was gonna say computer.
Well, your mom was on the phone like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Packy's a dum dum. Yes, he is. In fact, Kiaza's worse because he plays Super Smash Bros. Before stream or before his matches.
All right.
Without
Close the
actually
door.
patching.
Close the door, scrub.
You gonna have me
And
close
no,
the door?
that's my brother's chair. I don't know. He's like super sensitive. Close it all the way. Ah.
What are you, some like?
What is
valley
this?
girl?
What does this cuck mean? What does this cuck mean?
I don't know. Kiaza?
Cuck.
Super Smash is the best game.
Dude, no. What is
You are a You know what? I can't say this on stream, but I will say this to you at club later.
Dude.
Can they actually see that? They can see that on
Yeah.
stream.
I mean,
Way to go.
that's
Way to go, Eric. Thanks, Eric. Oh, you just I streamed. So the person typing for us is Eric, because he doesn't want to say a word because he's just laughing in the background
yep.
like a genius. What does cucked mean? Like, what is that word? Kiaza, explain it to us,
Hey man,
please.
you guys better not lose today, otherwise we're gonna bench you all.
Hey, we're not supposed to be biased.
Okay, fine. My team, if you guys lose, we're benching all of you, and we're replacing you with bronze 5 players, okay? And then we're gonna have the greatest team ever. We're gonna we're gonna have no map vision, and it's just gonna be, dude.
There's gonna be so many turrets.
Dude, this guy, this deep throat guy wants to win.
Melee sucks. You should play Project M like everybody else. Yes, right?
And the Kit Kat stuff.
What?
And Kit Kat stuff.
You want a Kit Kat?
Yeah, man.
You fatty?
Whoa, dude. We're on stream.
Well, at least I didn't say the F word. You fatty. Even though that is technically an F word too.
You spelled pot wrong.
This chat is on stream, actually. Don't know if anybody can see it though.
Dude, whoa.
Hey guys.
Dude, hang on, that's...
Hey. What the heck?
Watch your language, man.
I said heck this time, you
Yeah,
jerk.
man, watch your language.
I
Dude.
was watching my
Dude,
language. Sam Coleman, Cloud9 goes 0-4.
I know, man. I'm so sad.
There's a rainbow kappa?
Kappa Pride,
Yeah,
man.
there is. What party?
It's, gay Kappa. Now hand them to me. Come on, chop chop.
What do you say?
Now.
What do you say?
Now.
Now?
Now.
Not the boss of me.
Alright, then you can get out of here. No one likes you anyways.
Damn. That hurt me so deep.
And your mom's dead.
Damn. You know what? I can't take this anymore. This abuse is too strong. I can't do this. Drew, why? Why would you go that way? Why would you bring that up? We're breaking up, yeah. We're breaking up. You no longer get my
Alright.
You get your own Kit Kats,
Yeah.
you jerk. Oh, what are you trying to do? Throw me off my chair? You jerk. This guy literally just tried to flip me over in my own chair because he was so mad that I didn't get him his Kit Kats. I was trying to look out for your health, Drew. I am very...
Dude, last time we got cookies and we ate way too many of them. Okay?
I only ate 3.
Okay, I counted. You ate like 7.
No. I ate like
Maybe
3.
9. You ate like 10. Dude,
Jeez.
oh. Dude, I'm so cool. Look at this.
Why would you add us, Kiaza?
He's
We
probably gonna
talk
talk
crap
mad.
about you all day.
No, dude, he's the good one.
No, he's not. He's the guy that plays Smash before his
Oh,
actual
that's true,
games.
yeah.
That's not the good one. The good one is Mr. Poopy Pants right there.
No, Budge Frowny, dude. His name is legit. Uh-oh.
Oh, God, what does he want?
My name is...
John Cena! Ah, damn it. You just missed the punchline, you jerk. Kiza? Like my keys?
These are actually good. They have,
Not
regular,
keys,
and they also have black ones because I'm not racist, and there's also white ones somewhere in here.
Like
Okay.
Kaiza? Like with an I?
Okay, who brought nail polish?
Like
It smells super
Kaiza?
like nail polish now. It's not keys. Okay, first of all,
Like Kaiza?
we
Like,
shouldn't.
like,
Where is everyone?
Whoa!
hey, this is on stream. What the? So I can't say the F word on stream, but you can type it on stream. Is this how this works, Drew? I can't say the F word, but like you can type it where everyone can see it for future reference later on. You know you can put more F words in that. Kaiser. 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 Like Kaiser Permanente? I think that's your new nickname, Kaiser. Rewarding you. Oh, get right, kid. You know, every time you kill somebody, I'm gonna say that you put them in the hospital.
Yeah, man.
Like Kaiser Permanente, got it.
I feel like we're gonna put them on tilt before they even get in the game.
That's good. They deserve a loss. They deserve to lose. Our team is trash tier. Kappa trash tier.
Packy's such a noob. Oh, I know, right? Noob casters, easy.
Most nooberino of the casterinos. We are the 3 hard 5 me. Of course.
Oh, ooh.
Well, permanent camera lock on Kaiser.
Yeah.
Permanent camera lock. We're just gonna call out every single mistake.
Actually, I don't know why I haven't thought about this. This is a great idea.
What? Kids Bop.
Yeah, dude.
You're gonna play Kids Bop on stream. What is wrong with you? Why don't you just play real
I'm
music?
wearing a hoodie because
Wait, what is it?
Way to go, Drew. How about you play actual music on Spotify?
No, man.
Why?
Oh my god.
Anaconda.
Wait. No, stop.
Your stream sucks. You are literally lagging. Your computer, your setup is terrible.
Alright, this is cancerous. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah. Alright, we will.
what song is that? Stardust Crusaders.
Oh, that.
Oh, that's a baseball!
Jaggers.
Jaggers!
ならば私はレッドドラゴンズを選ぼう。
Red Dragons!
What?
I don't even
What
know.
was that, Kaiser? Kaiser. Come on, Kaiser.
Kaiser Permanente Kappa.
Kappa.
Alright. Hang on. Kids Bob.
No, wait. Play Hook City. Hook
Wait,
City
what?
Blitz.
This sounds like a horrible song. Kids
Type-
Bop, first let me hop
Wait.
out the mother father's van. Wait, hang on. I have to listen to that now.
Play Hook City, and one of you guys has to play Thresh.
Oh.
Hook City.
Play it again and again and again. Okay.
Why?
Don't question it.
Oh, that's a baseball!
Jaggers.
Just play Hook City.
Oh, that's a baseball!
Kaboom.
Oh, that's a baseball!
Play Hook City.
Oh, that's a
Just type in
baseball!
Hook City Blitz.
Oh, that's
do
a
it.
baseball!
That is the baseball.
That's a baseball!
You know you just press the 2 button, right?
Okay. Don't technical.
Play Hook City. Come on.
You're welcome. VVG.
Play Hook City, bro.
No.
Come on, bro.
No.
Bro, come on.
Okay. Oh man. Wait, hang on. This is a great video, dude. Have you seen this video?
No.
Rest in peace.
They're probably hearing twice from this. Dude, this is when League of Legends was fun.
When he had like 3 dashes.
Yeah, dude, this is when League of Legends was fun. Dude, this is when League of Legends was legitimately like
CDR rate.
the only game that should ever be played.
So play Hook City so our Thresh can get in the mood. So Thresh, you have to hit your hooks because this song is for you, Thresh. Whoever plays Thresh, I forget. Was it Budge Frownies?
Yes, he's the support.
He's the support.
You better get a napkin, sir, so I don't dirty up my keyboard.
I won't, don't worry.
That's right, go get a napkin. Whoa, dude, everyone, be professional, please.
I'm being very professional.
They're in champ select thingy. Apparently this game is the one that matters, so apparently we have to be somewhat professional.
They're being professional. This is the best song. If it plays. What's wrong with your computer?
Should probably be advertising the big picks.
Shut up.
All right.
What is this? What is that?
That's Soraka Band. You have to stop Soraka from going top. Because Soraka is a very strong top laner after her recent buffs.
No, dude. What?
I'm talking completely out of my butt.
Okay,
right now.
so Mordekaiser ban. Really bad.
But Mordekaiser is overpowered in bottom lane with the
Yeah,
dragon.
there's like a specific formula you have to follow, and
But he can spawn a dragon whenever he wants.
whenever dragon's up.
Shh, they don't know that. It's just
So my guess is they probably play. Okay.
like he can
The
spawn.
other team beforehand.
I really hope these are targeted bans. I'm not sure, but
Hey,
yeah.
Gragas is really strong now.
Yes, we want to make sure we ban the bottom jungler of the
He
top
is the
four
only
top
person that
junglers.
still smokes, and you have to ban
Whoa.
him for the kids.
He doesn't smoke anymore.
In his other skin.
That's true. He's got a.
He has a cigar in the other skin, so you have to ban him for the kids.
So we got Gnar. So it's easy win. GG.
Good job, Aloni team, for looking out for the kids.
Just kidding. What is this? Ban Blitzcream. Oh, baby.
What? Blitzcrank is the best. Hook City Blitz. Come on. Get with the program here.
What? Oh, whoops.
Way to
Okay.
go.
Oof. Okay, I didn't know what I was doing there. So Elise actually makes a lot of sense, and I kind of don't understand why they picked Gnar first. In case you guys don't know, Elise is actually in a tier of her own right now. You have God tier junglers, and above God tier junglers, you have Elise tier junglers, and in that one is only Elise.
That's gnarly, bro.
So I don't get why they banned the Gragas. I feel like they should have banned the Elise, or at least taken the Elise.
It's for the kids.
Yes.
You have to ban the people that have cigars. Just like how they removed the cigar on Gragas. Or on...
Renekton
Whoops.
versus Gnar is going to be an interesting lane. I'll be curious to see how that goes. Nothing too much to say about that. I think it's going to be more of a skill matchup. Uh-oh. Hi, Sunil. Hi, AJ. Who's AJ? Who's Sunil?
I have no idea.
Is that your parents?
Other people from
Go back to Kaiser.
Yeah, man.
You gotta find out what your parents are.
Yeah, man.
You gotta check out your birth certificate at Kaiser.
Alright.
Also, super professional right now, I swear. This is how professional streamers work. You just gotta...
Oh, good job, man.
People that check.
Your only straight
also
friends?
say crap and shit.
Good job on making some normal friends.
Oh, dude. I thought we were moving professional here. Come on. You can't just do that.
So I would just want to point out that Tristana was locked, and that's one of Packy's favorite 80 carries.
I guess he's packing the heat.
Uh-oh, that Olaf pick.
Olaf Jungler's like the only
Hey.
battle for Olaf right now.
He was our mid laner from before.
That's yeah.
He's going to Olaf in your face.
Oh baby. So Olaf falls off really hard late game, and against Elise, Renekton, and if they lock in Braum, Jinx, Olaf is gonna have a very difficult time late game, being able to do anything. I actually much preferred the
But bro.
Rek'Sai pick.
Bro,
He's
he's Broloff.
I know, man. You better have that skin.
If you don't have the Broloff skin, you lose. That's it. That's how it works. CIA. If you can hear me right now, if you don't have the Broloff skin, you instant lose.
I know he can hear you.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure he can hear you.
Why? Because they stream snipe? Noobs.
You better than NA. Your mom better. than NA.
What is wrong with you? You're just like hella mean.
What are you, a middle school grader?
Yes.
Oh, shut up, dude. My favorite pick's coming up.
Dude,
I really hope they lock in this Azir.
language.
Whoa, man.
Language.
Are they good at
Hey,
Azir?
we just played the Hook City song. You gotta play that Thresh, even though you're picking it into Braum.
Actually, let me think. So,
Gotta go with that Thresh play, though.
I take it back. I kind of like Olaf in this pick. Back off, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't touch this. That's my mouse. You don't touch my mouse. Okay, anyways.
You touch all the mice.
Oh.
So I kind of like the Olaf in this pick because you can get your team ahead, but Tristana, Azir, very late game focused. Olaf very early game focused. It's gonna be, I don't know. I feel like I go either way. The level 1 heavily favors purple side. Actually, I think
Don't underestimate the snares though. Them game changing snares.
I think everyone on our team is really strong late game.
nope, not Olaf.
Well,
Olaf is really weak late game.
I think they picked Olaf for the early game so that
Yeah.
you can force lanes to win.
Yeah,
And then once they win and they hit late game, they're gods.
yeah.
Get carried.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason I liked Olaf. But the issue with this is, if Olaf fails early game,
He's
and
our mid
lanes,
laner from the other games.
yes, again, he's really good at 1v1. But now you put him in the jungle.
Can you jungle?
That's what mid lane and
All
jungle
he has to
is very
do
different
is
things.
1v1 the camps. That's it.
Yeah, man.
1v1 the camps and
Takes
then
so much
1v1
skill.
more camps. So skills.
So we're gonna have downtime for 3 minutes while we wait for this game to go. So
3 minutes.
we're gonna be
Well,
super professional.
This guy is eating literally with his head next to the mic. Good job, boys. Good job.
Hey, RF Legendary is streaming. I wonder if we won that Pumpkin 1.
See, I don't know why people didn't pick the black square. See, that's like the best champion
Yeah, dude.
in the
Kindred,
game.
so good. Mm.
That's Kindred? I thought it was just like a random black square.
No, it's
So-
you know.
I honestly kind of would have preferred Rek'Sai with this team comp.
I would have preferred Teemo with this team. comp.
Dude, Timo would have been.
Someone almost went Teemo jungle.
Hey,
Teemo
Teemo jungle works,
Yeah, man.
bro. It works. It works just about as well as Teemo jungle.
Janna jungle.
Actually, Janna jungle used to work. I don't know if it still does.
I played Kale Jungle in Silver
Kale Jungle
earlier,
works.
and I won. But I had the wrong runes and masteries.
I know. I played Twisted Fate jungle. It's really funny. It's not very good, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But they changed how the leash mechanics work, if I remember correctly. So you can't actually jungle with certain characters anymore because they take too much damage in jungle. Anyways, the good news is that Kai'Sa is not playing Vayne, or was it Kai'Sa that had the 20% win ratio on Vayne?
No, it was Packy.
Packy had the 20.
He was one. Our AD carry hasn't changed.
Hasn't changed.
Yeah.
I forget.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Wow, way to bring up win rates in solo queue. Again, solo queue and competitive play mean absolutely nothing.
But
They're
that
two very
20%,
different things, sir.
He's part of that 1% though.
Yeah, man.
That 1 percentile of really bad Vayne players.
I would just like to point out that Garen was available and nobody picked him.
Because spin to win, man.
Yeah, man.
You can't just like go for the easy plays.
Well, man.
Way to go, Drew. Way to go. This is real life's.
Yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
real
the
life.
thing is, we can't really say anything until the game starts.
Yes, we can. We can just say random stuff like I'm doing.
I mean, at the end of the day,
Did you guys know?
at the end of the day, like, level 1, purple side has a much stronger level 1 compared to blue side, but at the end of the day, like, that doesn't mean anything unless there's a jungle invade, and... I
See,
don't
honestly,
know.
they should have just picked John Cena.
Hey, man.
These fights. I don't know. That Johnny Cena play would be pretty boss. This guy is literally eating like 6 Kit Kats since we've talked.
Yeah, man.
Like, dude, you gotta hold back on that stuff. It's really bad for you.
Too
Like,
much sugar, you can get even fatter than you already are.
oh damn! Shots fired. Game over. I don't know. Hey, the game started. Maybe.
Yay! Did it? Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, so. Time to see who's gonna lose and who's gonna win. No, this is a best of 3, so it doesn't really matter who wins the first game.
Of course it matters.
No, it doesn't.
It matters.
It does,
No, man.
It determines whether or not they can go home early.
right? If they win twice, they just go home early, like earlier. Then we gotta go home early, and then we gotta get food.
Oh snap! This guy used Gentleman Gnar. What a good.
You
pick.
don't have Broloff.
I
You
know,
have
right?
lost
GG,
the
we
game.
We lost the game. I'm sorry, guys.
Game over. You're on
I'm
tilt
sorry.
now.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I think Purple Side's gonna lose because their AD carry has a curse summoner icon. So I think somehow they're gonna find a way to place 4th in this best of 3s.
You know who's worse?
I don't know how it's gonna happen, but they're gonna find a way to place 4th.
Our AD carry has CLG.
So does our top laner.
Actually, what the heck? Well, we lost. Game over.
Yeah,
CLG sucks.
man.
Yeah, man. No, dude, CLG's so good. What are you even talking about? CLG's so good, dude.
Yeah, I hope you're joking.
Why not? Why not show all our best strategies in the first 2 games
Right.
and lose?
Good job, CLG. So best players ever. See, the tactic was they show their 2 different ways to play, and then
No, they showed one way to play twice,
twice.
and then they didn't win a single game after that.
Correct. I really like how that spider looks.
I know, dude. That skin's so good.
Right?
So I will be curious to see if there's an invade on purple side. Again, Braum is the strongest level 1 support with his passive. So we'll be curious to see if they bother to make use of that.
Hey, he has to be pretty strong to hold that shield up.
Yeah, man.
And he does not get the
Aw, he backed off the ward.
All right.
missed the one.
Oops. All right, you're in charge now. I completely screwed up your screen. There we go. Good job. All right. So yeah, nothing really is happening. People are just standing still.
Hey,
Defensive wards on both sides.
dance for us, Becky, if you can hear us.
Dude, it's 3 minutes behind.
Oh,
Yeah.
sad days.
So like in 3 minutes, we'll see if he dances. Look at these douchebags showing off their little their
Did you really just say? Did you really just say that on stream?
Yeah, man.
Come on,
Say
dude.
not to trash talk.
So-
Didn't you
No,
just
no.
tell us?
So I had the solo queue game where the solution kept spamming his rank 5, and when I beat him, I was like, "Hey man, nice rank 5, man, nice rank 5," and he got really mad, and then I think I got reported like twice that game.
Hey.
So
Hey.
so
Do you need this for your bird?
yeah, man, those are energy pills. I took 2 of them and it completely messed me up. If you don't remember.
I don't remember.
So they're going to be double jungling. Jinx and Braum are going to get Gromp, while Tristana and Morgana are going to get the Krugs. Both teams are going to double jungle, so nothing too exciting going to happen.
I can hear my brain dying.
Yeah.
The farming simulator at the early game is the best farming simulator I've ever played.
It's the only thing.
Oh, Saki just missed 1 farm.
Dude, benched.
He is
Benched.
he's
Holy
benched.
cow, benched.
The enemy team also missed 1
Oh,
farm.
benched.
Also benched.
I think everyone's going to be benched by the end of this game.
That's how you know. That's how you know.
Midway through the game, the entire team has been swapped out.
We should play like the European crowd and just cheer every single time they get a CS. Oh, now we can't cheer because we can't see they get a CS. Thanks a lot, Eric.
Yeah, right?
Oh, he missed his smite on blue buff. Saint Vicious over here.
Okay, get right.
Alright. I don't know who Artie is, but I don't know why he ate my muffins.
What?
Artie ate your muffins. I don't know who Artie is, but why is he touching my muffins?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Kind of a dirtbag move.
It is a really dirtbag move. Oh, there's a gank going top.
Oh,
Possibly.
nothing
No,
gonna
no.
happen. Little gentleman Gnar over there, just gonna swag it out. That E though.
He has to hop in place. It's for posturing, for just... I don't know.
Actually, Ari taking a lot of free harass from Azir.
This farming simulator is too strong. Braum looks like he's going to try and gank mid or something.
Yeah. In this part of the game, come in. There, good job, man.
And the release is going
oh,
behind.
oh.
This might be a tower dive.
Oh.
This is a tower dive.
Oh, beautiful flash, but not. Oh, first blood goes to Braum, wrong.
That was
Oh.
a very good tower dive.
Oh.
Though I think Braum will make it out of this alive because Elise is running really good peel for him. Ouch. That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
The tower dive was very well planned by Jungle and Ballin on purple side. In this meta, it's very important that your jungler, your support, and your top laner all have really good synergy. That alone can actually win you the game. So, just a really well played by purple side. Surprised that Jinx did not get punished for being left alone in lane that long.
Oh, another gank by Elise.
Yes.
And another very good.
As I've said, Elise is a Elise tier jungler, which is a tier of its own. It's a pretty broken tier as well. Elise is just really good at tower diving. She's really good at pressuring the map, and she's really good at ganking early. Once you hit level 3, you have six abilities. Yeah, 6 abilities. Yeah, my brain's not doing the math. And all 6 of those abilities can really just either do... What?
You also have your ultimate.
Oh, yeah, man, your ultimate, yeah. Oh, awkward! Packy shows the CLG sign. Little does he know of the embarrassment that NA is right now across the board. This is... that showing of the CLG sign could lose in the fight, man.
It seems like it is losing in the fight.
It's because he should do... I mean, maybe if he had, like, an SKT symbol, maybe he would be able to, like, you know...
Or a Cloud9 symbol.
Shut up. Cloud9 embarrassed himself more than everyone. 0-4 today, okay? I don't even want to hear it. So embarrassing.
It's still better than CLG, though.
Hey, Brazil better than NA confirmed.
Right.
Okay. So, a little scrimmage having bot lane. I'll be curious. Oh. They walked... Oh, and Ari trying to come in for a gank bot lane. Nothing much gonna happen there. Maybe... Oh, very close. Elise taking a lot of free damage here. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Oh, really good.
Juked, but he still gets murdered by the...
Murdered. Wow. Wow, man.
It was a murder. It looked like a murder. Like...
Jinx is proxy farming bot lane.
Azir's soldiers, like, just literally stabbed her through the heart.
That's true.
That's straight up
That's
murder
very
right
true.
there, I swear. This awkward silence is not
I
very
know.
good for the stream.
I know. I'm trying to figure out... I'm tired. I'm sorry, guys. I've been doing homework
Can
all
you
day and
drink
playing solo
some
queue.
caffeine?
I... Go give me one right there. I'll open it up and I'll drink it. Okay, hold on. We'll get this little Chabot on the road.
You are the technical guy. I'm just...
Okay,
mechanical
yes,
player.
technical guy. Nar has one... now he has 0 passive Ws on Renekton. Ow. So, this game is very much like LCS, and by that I mean all their plans are a lot more strategic, they're a lot more planned out, and... Wow, okay, this really sucks, guys. You guys are the
You are
worst.
terrible at this, Drew.
I know. There we go. So they're trying to farm more focus early game, which is good. Ultimately, it's a lot better to do that in a competitive game. Braum getting hit with Morgana Q, you know, a little binding there. But past that, not a lot's happening. Ari is low, but she's in the jungle. No one's around, and there's no vision there. So.
See, if only Dr. Pavel went Broloff, this game would be so much easier to play.
I know.
Because-
They didn't pick Pearl off, so now they're going to lose, dude. I'm calling
Right?
it.
That's how it works.
Um,
But don't worry, if he just buys the skin between this game and the next one, and then plays all off again, he will win. I can guarantee it.
yeah.
Oh, and that is a kill on Renegade.
A
He was
solo kill.
super greedy and dived way past his tower.
bedtime.
He stayed up past his bedtime and died for it. This is why
Yeah.
you have to get your sleep, kids.
Yes. Oh, a big scrimmage happening. Oh,
Oh, that is a free kill on 2 people.
yes.
Very good.
And
Um,
Tristan. Oh,
that
Tristan is
pretty-
not the person you want to give kills to early. Will this be the triple?
Oh,
Oh, or will this? Okay. Oh, it was a triple for Tristana, but Jinx also got a double kill. So
that is a really super greedy play right there. I feel like they should have stayed, grabbed the 2 kills and gotten out. Because they were 2 free kills.
well,
but-
you also have Dragon up now. At least level 6.
Olaf actually is level 6. Never mind, I miscounted. I thought it was level 5. But anyways, at least we'll beat him to Dragon if they happen to race Dragon early. But
They are racing Dragon right now.
yeah, it's a good time to take it. About 9 minutes 30 seconds. Generally, you want to aim for around 9 minutes 30 seconds. So anyway, you should like
And
11 or
then
12 minutes.
Olaf
for
is
sure.
running top.
He's running towards his blue buff.
And so that is a free Dragon for
Yes.
red team.
Really good warding on red side. They have all of the bottom side river warded, so that way they know directly if this Olaf is coming, and they know immediately where their whole team is, if there's going to be a try to be a steal, etc. So yeah, 5 wards, the whole river except for the bush in their bottom side is completely warded, so they had complete vision. Really good warding on red side. Tristana just gonna dash away while Mitch picks his nose.
I need to. Ari is coming in for a gank
Oh.
for bottom lane.
Oh,
And that is a missed ult on Braum.
yes.
And so they aren't going to grab any kills.
Actually, that was even worse because he was bound under the tower. Oh,
The problem is... Oh, there we go. However, she did ditch Paki.
that is
So-
okay though. 80 carry
Let's see
is now
if,
support man. So I
right.
have a teleport coming from Gnar. This could.
This could
Go in
result in
their
a double
favor.
kill.
Oh, good dodge, good dodge.
So this will be 2 kills for Gnar, possibly? Yep. For sure 2 kills for Gnar.
Yep.
So that's
Oh,
really good.
Azir takes it. All right. Good run from Azir. A little delayed though.
It's a very good teleport from Gnar. He manages to teleport behind them because they dive so far in the tower. But the support did ditch Paki, and that kind of sucked.
I don't really like this Morellos on Azir. It used to be the standard build, but they've changed his passive where you don't get attack speed with cooldown reduction anymore. It's actually based on your W, that as you level up your W, you get attack speed. So I feel like the Morello shouldn't have been bought first. In fact, based on the enemy team's team comp, he should have either gone Rylai's Crystal Scepter early, so that way he has the peel, or even something a lot more defensive, like an Hourglass.
Morales is still nice for their team later in the game, though, because Renegade does have a lot of lifesteal.
That is true.
And Morelos does counter lifesteal. I guess Ari kind of gains a lot of health too, but like not really. Oh, Elise for sure, actually. Elise also a very good pick for Elise as well. But otherwise, maybe not this early into the game. Should have.
I mean, it works. I just feel like
More
if you're
AP.
giving, as Azir, if you're getting blue buff early, a little scrimmage happening. Actually, I think Tristana is going to lose that.
Oh, that was a good disengage from Stana, and I don't think Azir gets this kill mid.
I don't think so, but Jinx ult did miss. Tristana may be able to capitalize on that.
That ult to Narnia was too strong.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. With all the Morello's nerfs, it's still a good item. It's an alright item. But ultimately, I think more burst damage would have been better. That is a personal opinion, though.
It's his personal preference.
Yeah, man. I actually really like going Rylai's Crystal Scepter first on Azir because every auto attack your minions do, you slow them, and it just makes them tank so much more damage from your auto attack, as well as you get a lot of HP. You being a very very squishy target. Oh, maybe he's gonna win this trade.
This is
Oh,
a trade that
alright.
he wins. That was a very good positioning on his soldiers. He managed to get both hits on both soldiers,
So-
and then finish off with an auto attack.
I actually want to bring this up as well. Ari built a Morello's, which I actually think is a really bad item on Ari right now, especially against the enemy team comp. Yes, it works. You get it against Olaf, but Morello's on Ari, really not worth it. She would have been better off rushing an early Abyssal
She had to mirror
Scepter.
match her lane, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
how it works.
That's exactly how
You
it
have
works.
to build like your lane partner.
Actually, no. So, what she really should have done was she should have completely skipped Morello's, understood that she's most likely getting Sling and Blue buff, so she doesn't need the mana regen super early. She actually should have rushed more of an aggressive, either Luden's Echo, either Hourglass if she needs something more defensive, and then instead of getting the boots she got, she should have gotten Boots of Lucidity. She should have gotten the cooldown boots. I actually really don't like this build, and
Always death cap first.
no.
I'm kidding.
Yes, okay, just making sure.
Death cap first,
Um,
always though.
But yeah, I really think
And I wouldn't be saying that. I'm not saying it's like Morello's is super bad on Azir because I don't play Azir too much, but Ahri being my #1 most played champion right now, I really do feel like that Morello's was a mistake to buy.
You're still silver though.
I'm platinum. I officially hit platinum.
Silver.
And I played a crap ton of Ahri getting there.
So can you pay attention to this fight,
Yes,
please?
of course.
Drew? Instead of
Azir got owned. What do you want me to say?
except they counter engaged and then won.
Yeah, of course.
Great.
Ahri
Good
built
job.
Morello, so she died. GG, man. What do you want me to say? It's all because she built Morellos.
Worst streamers ever, Kappa.
Yo, best streamers ever.
Worst streamers ever.
Best streamers
I
ever.
blame Drew.
Dude, report Morgana. She's taking CS as a support. Benched immediately, if not sooner.
Didn't you know Morgana's the carry and Tristana's the support? Pikey got demoted.
Actually, I really wish Tristana hadn't gotten that assist earlier. That way she would have had the dream score.
You're fired. No, I saw it.
Okay,
But
okay.
you're fired.
Alright, just making sure I'm
You're
doing my job
literally
right.
fired. I'm kicking you out of your own room.
Alright, just making sure I'm doing my job right.
Get out of here.
Oh! Already ate yo muffins!
Butler neck two
So
did not.
I bet if you had some
they did
oh.
stop Nara's back, but the
Ooh.
response time on Renegade wasn't the greatest.
Yeah.
And so Nara is going to get out. He's going to hit
Meganar popping up
Meganar,
soon.
so he's going to gain a lot of health
Oh.
back. Unless he
Ahri's
gets
coming up,
sniped
though.
by Ahri. Like so.
Azir's dead. Ahri's gonna come to clean up the kill.
This was a pretty bad engage, actually.
Yeah.
On Blue Side's part, there wasn't as much communication as there should have been. They didn't have any wards in River. Actually, they did. So I feel like Nar should have seen Ahri coming
Yeah.
if he was paying attention, but I guess not.
Oh.
This might be a kill on Ahri, but we'll see.
It'll be is that shutdown gold? I don't believe so. No, I don't think so.
What are you talking about?
Oh, when they killed Ahri, I was trying to figure out if it was shutdown gold. Just trying to remember.
It shouldn't be because she only got one kill, and the
Yeah.
other kill was given to Renington. So one kill doesn't give shutdown gold. I think it's 3.
Yeah, it's 3, but she got 2. So I wasn't sure if she had a kill before that or not.
No, I don't think she did.
Oh yeah, that's right. She did die with that scrimmage earlier.
Yep.
But yeah,
You gotta pay attention as a streamer,
yeah,
bro.
man, I'm not
You gotta
Streamer.
you gotta get good, scrub.
scrub.
Gotta get
Dude,
good.
you hurt my
You're gonna get high,
feelings.
but LCS
This-
keep
all
this-
I do is.
But
hurt
actually,
my
yeah,
feelings,
no. So if he
I-
wanted cooldown reduction on Azir, he should have gone Nashor's Tooth. Nashor's Tooth is kind of becoming the standard Azir build. You go Nashor's Tooth into your regular ability power items, and it gives you a lot of attack speed, it gives you a lot of ability power, and then
You
just
gotta build Madred's, actually. Thank you very much.
the dreads.
Madred's Blood Raiser.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, dude, such a good item.
That's-
That's where it
that's
doesn't
item. work
work on him, unless he's auto attacking. But the minions don't count as
It
auto
works.
attack.
It works amazing on him because it's a banned item. It's no longer available. Secret tech, man. You gotta hack the game for it.
Which one are you talking about?
Madred's Blood Raiser is not in the game anymore, dude.
Oh, okay.
It's been out of the game since like
What am I
season
thinking
2.
of? Rage?
What are you thinking
The
of?
item where when you auto attack, each auto attack gets you a higher attack speed and
Drew,
ability
you
power.
need more caffeine because
I-
I just said Madred's Blood Raiser and you just were like, yes, that is an item. No.
I'm sorry. I'm on tilt.
You are
What do you want me
too.
to say? Oh, and Jinx looking to clean up.
That was a good snipe by Pikey, but ultimately he did get collapsed on by the rest of the enemy team. I didn't actually see most of that fight because I was busy complaining about Drew.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this British player Elise is pretty good.
Is he really British?
I don't know. His name's Chips and Tea. Kind of seems British to me.
Way to be racist on stream. Like,
I'm sorry.
how do you know he's British? He could be just really.
Hey, I'm
white.
part British, so if I'm being bad, then
Are you really part British?
I think so.
You think so?
I've got Irish in me and Scottish.
That's
and
not
I'm pretty
British,
sure I have
though.
British. I know I have French in me. I've got some of those weird stuff in me. Don't worry about it. I got
You
enough.
got a lot of weird stuff.
I do got a lot of weird stuff.
He's literally in chaps right now.
Yeah, man.
Like, I
You're
don't
so
understand why he's streaming with chaps on. Our stream is stuttering.
Whoa, your face is stuttering.
That guy just said our stream is stuttering.
Rex. Alright, so about a 3K, well, 2 point something odd K, I'm not doing 2.5K gold lead. There you go, I did the math for red side.
You don't know how to count, Drew?
I was doing kinesiology homework earlier, believe it or not.
This guy does kinesiology and isn't really...
Do you know what kinesiology is?
Nope.
Okay.
Study of motion?
Good job, buddy. Wow, I'm so
I just
proud
didn't
of
know
you.
because
I've probably told you like 100 times. Why was Jinx trying to take blue buff?
Because Jinx needs the blue buff. She is the best player killer in the game with blue buff.
Actually, I'm gonna say that Gnar needs blue buff the most, dude.
No.
Yeah, man.
Totally.
Do you know who needs the blue buff the most?
Who?
Your mom.
Wow, man. Oh.
Actually, Tryndamere could use it.
And Scuttles was taken. Rip. Rip and
That
pepperonis,
Scuttle
Conies.
snipe was too strong. They are going to win the game now.
Yeah, man. Confirmed. If you get Scuttles, you win games.
So, a loading team does have a kill lead. However, what was the other school's name?
I don't know. I've
The
been
red
avoiding.
team, however, has a significant gold lead.
There's
on
a
the
reason
Loading's
why I
team.
haven't been saying team names. I'm just saying colors.
It's CSCU.
Counter Strike something University. Yeah.
Yes,
Counter-Strike
it's Counter-Strike College.
I don't like the fact that Tristana's constantly using her W carelessly. I feel like your W needs to be used a little more passive.
Well, if you spam W enough, you win, because W for win, right?
No.
Yes. W is the first letter in win, so you have to spam it. Because that's the only way you can win. At least did steal a loading team's blue side blue buff,
Yeah.
and I think she's going to get away with it
Yep.
really easily. And
She's waiting for a kill, actually. She's going to try assassinating.
assassinating Gnar. Gnar will lose Mega Gnar soon, but they don't have any vision on.
Blue side needs more vision in both their jungle and the enemy team's jungle. It's kind of like a lackluster. If you look at how many wards are down on red side compared to blue side, I don't honestly see any blue side wards. I see 1, 2 actually, but they're right next to each other. Kind of a misposition on warding, but past that there is almost no vision on Aloni's side or on blue side, since I don't know what red side's name is.
Aloni always had this issue since they started their career as a team.
I do not like what they are doing. They have very little vision. They have this one pink ward in river, and Tristana and Morgana are taking Dragon while the jungler is towards red side.
They, however, did steal Dragon, and I think they stole it for free.
Well, they took it, but the thing is, there's a scrimmage happening, and people are gonna, people are good Gnar ult though. Actually, they might be able to turn that just because of that Gnar ult. And Jinx is so far behind. Good positioning by Tristana. Generally,
So this is a very good cleanup. They did kill the Azir, but
Yes.
his death did secure a good
I just
ultimate by Gnar.
yeah.
I feel like because they jumped on Azir, Gnar got a really good setup. So that wasn't all terrible.
I hope they're not running to Baron.
They're starting Baron right now.
I mean, yes, they have the clear ace, but
They can take it pretty quickly
Yeah.
because of Gnar and because of Tristana.
very low HP.
Though they're
Mega
gonna
Gnar
have
is
to,
coming up though.
they're gonna have to work on the
Yeah.
positioning, but Gnar will have to tank it.
Actually, very close.
There you go. That was good.
Wow. Okay. I wasn't sure if they're gonna make it or
Jinx.
not.
Oh,
So close. but-
attempted snipe by Jinx. That actually would have worked if Olaf wasn't so tanky.
To quote Dunkey, not even close, baby.
Not even close, baby.
So, game's paused, probably because of the tears.
Tears of
You
joy.
get a tissue, man.
Gotta get a
Salt,
tissue.
man.
But no, yeah, just one point that Tristana had phenomenal positioning. If you go watch any of Aloni's past games, you notice that their AD carry tends to not really position very well, gets caught out somewhat. But in that team fight, his positioning was very well. He was kiting and just made it where no one could touch him. So just really well played. I'm curious of why this pause is, though.
Maybe.
Maybe someone's being salty.
Who is this Aloni Club person?
Steven.
Is it really Steven?
I think so.
Steven, stop typing in our stream.
Yeah, man.
Come on, Steven. So I have to give it to Nar. He did take advantage of Azir's bad positioning really well. So
Well, I wouldn't even say it was necessarily bad positioning. If you look at where they were at, it was ultimately just being caught out.
the thing is, Azir could have flashed away before their engage happened, but he didn't. He actually flashed forward to do his, or actually he didn't flash forward, but he jumped to his soldier past the enemy team to hit the E, and then he missed his.
All right, game is back in, boys.
So I feel like if he could have backed off, and the same result would have happened without Azir getting caught out.
Yeah.
But it's all semantics. They did win that engage, and they did put themselves into a gold lead, which is super good for Aloni. And now they have Baron buff, and hopefully they don't get caught out with Baron buff, and they can use it effectively to push a lane.
Olaf playing way too aggressive.
You gotta go aggressive Olaf, man.
Yeah, but he's doing it on just Braum.
However, it is.
And they're taking a lot of free damage just for killing a support.
The thing is, most of the damage is going to Olaf, and Olaf can get all that back really quickly.
Honestly, though, a bigger mistake is red side. They're not really trying to stop this push. I mean,
It
with
is a
Tristana
figure-
and Baron buff, you take turrets like no tomorrow. They could even be looking to possibly take this inhibitor tower really fast.
They did kill Braum, so they don't have any hard peels except for. No, they don't have any hard peels. Most of their peels are like all-ins. So what's with all these pausings?
They're talking strategy, man.
This strats.
I hope they have the rule, the same rule in LCS, that when it's paused, you're not allowed to talk.
Probably not. People do it anyways. Stop eating on stream, you noob. This guy drinks his monster with a straw. Fired immediately.
If not sooner.
If not.
It's Pokemon, man.
Who drinks
Who drinks
A
a
monster-
can drinks with a straw?
who drinks a monster
I like
with
The
a
only person
straw?
who drinks out of a can with a straw. is
Hey,
a
I
vegetable.
stole these straws from my work, okay? I gotta put them to good use.
I
Whatever.
would want to be classy and pour your drink into a glass.
Because there's no ice in the glass. Alright, so Aloni looking to hopefully pressure this inhibitor tower. Morgana used her ult, but not much going to happen out of there.
Oh, that might be a kill. So Tristana did ult.
Nope.
Oh,
Her E was still on her.
there you go. Nice. I thought that was a free escape for at least.
Aloni is low though, and with Jinx, if they do not fight this properly, Jinx could possibly get a pentakill right here.
Yes, but
Jinx
very
Harbinger on Jinx as well is very strong.
good. Azir's keeps going in for those
Yeah, no, this is bad.
This is good.
I
Actually.
mean,
It's working really.
yeah, my point. Triple kill for Jinx.
So Azir's really aggressive with his play, and
Yeah.
he's not quite tanky enough to use his ultimate in such a way to like try and make picks, because it hasn't been working.
Yeah.
It still hasn't been working.
They really need to focus more on their poke. They have the Azir, they have the ultimate poke. They ultimately need to wait out those tower dives until Azir gets their carry, or at least someone on their team who one of their carries, about
This is
50%
why
HP.
You play League instead of Smash before you play an actual game, Kaiser. Because now you're in Kaiser for your death. Come on, dude, get with the program. You can't just like jump in like that like a tank. You got to like mind your manners. These guys aren't chumps.
We're probably putting them all on tilts. Like
Which is
permanent tilts.
Which is good.
No, you can't get past permanent tilt. It's
Yes, you
permanent.
can.
It's permanent, dude. It's in the name.
But, well,
It's like Dyrus at MSI. You get on permanent tilt.
well.
Dyrus is a god, by the way, okay? He's a legend. Okay? You respect him, okay? Give him some respect.
Sure, you're
Mitch.
fired. Also, there's a fight happening.
Okay. No auto attacks happening onto... Okay. Really misplayed by all of Red side. When Braum lands your Q like that and you have long-range people like Ari, you need to be getting auto attacks in to proc the stun. They could have won them the fight. Granted, Olaf did have his ultimate up, but if they make him waste it like he just did...
I'm not quite sure why Olaf ulted.
At least super out of position.
At least we'll probably die for this unless Packy jumps that close. So that's a free kill on Packy for the really aggressive engage on.
At least just really caught out there.
Yeah, but Packy shouldn't have jumped so close to Jinx because they could have forced Elise to jump on them or to stay where she was, and and then kill her then and then re-engage. But Packy decided to go for the Jinx.
Oh,
and then,
good hourglass.
Oh.
Those reaction times were actually really perfect. He was...
he missed. He was just short
know.
of ulting her into the wall.
Azir definitely would have died if he did not hourglass right then and there. One thing I want to point out is Azir ulted and then he took a lot of free damage because he walked past his ultimate.
This might be a cleanup for Ari.
Oh, he dashed the wrong way.
Honestly, this dragon is super risky.
I don't know why they're putting so much priority on Saiyan Dragon. Saiyan Dragon doesn't really give you much of anything. It's not really that contested. Oh, and...
Red team does take it, but if... no, I ran away. Yeah, this is very uncoordinated play. I don't understand why they would hit Dragon when they were so low and so many people were up on Red team. They should have waited, or at least backed away from the fight first. But back to Packy's positioning, he shouldn't have jumped in. It gave Elise a target to jump on and deal some damage to, which is the reason why he died in that fight.
Another thing I want to point out is late game, Jinx and Braum. Braum has Zeke's Heartbringer. That's going to give Jinx about 100% crit when that goes off. While Morgana, Tristana, there's no Zeke's on there. There's no Zeke's Heartbringer. So I feel like, depending on when the team fight goes, if Jinx has that proc on, there's a good chance that Jinx is going to outtrade Tristana heavily.
So Red team is prepping for Baron, which is up in 20 seconds. They have the area heavily warded. They're missing a ward on Elise's side jungle, but it's not that vital. So there might be a Baron fight right now. Red team does have a ward right on top of...
Olaf just used his smite though.
What? Okay. Well, Baron is up, but Ari is out of position. Hopefully they can capitalize on this, but probably not because Ari is super
Nope,
squirrely.
she's wasted a lot of her ultimate chunks. She used them a little too early.
Yep.
And,
Oof. And Axe? Nope.
oh, that was a very well played by Ari, despite the fact that she was so caught out.
They did, however, shove them off of Baron,
Yeah.
and hopefully they can either.
I think Red Team is planning to bait it.
They might be planning to bait it. They have a lot of wards around Baron right now. However, I think Aloni team is pushing them
Meganar
off.
looking to come up soon. Meganar can win in this fight.
If he gets a good catch. Oof. Here goes. Nope.
All right.
However, Aloni did push them off of Baron. They were trying to either bait it or take it while Aloni wasn't watching, but that wasn't the case. They did catch Ari out, which was super good for Aloni's
Got a
side
flash.
team. Yeah, they got a flash and they popped both of her ultimates. And, I mean, they didn't kill her, but they did drop her summoner, so hopefully the next engage they'll have a little bit better chance of killing somebody. So red team is group mid. They have so many wards in blue side jungle. Like, Aloni
Oh, Morgana getting chunked. Azir used barrier. Azir very low.
Aloni side team is split. There's 3 people across the wall and then 2 in river.
Oh, and Azir goes down.
Azir does
Beautiful
get
charm
sniped
by
by
Ari.
So, I mean... Oh, so that was a very good snare on Morgana.
Yeah.
And Braum does try to engage, but they hit the Morgana shield. And let's see if blue team can turn this fight around for their favor. Gnar does stun Jinx into the wall, and will get this kill on Ahri as well. And Tristana is cleaning up this fight. This is a very good re-engage on Aloni's side team. I don't think Renegade is going to get a kill here.
Quadra kill for Tristana.
That's a very good re-engage inside blue's own jungle. Though the lack of wards is disturbing.
Again, they go for the Baron when Olaf has very low HP. I feel like this is going to be difficult for them to do. Meganar is not coming up. Last time
Tristana should eat a couple shots for... Oh,
Yeah.
Meganar might...
It might be up in time, but...
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, God. These low health Baron fights are like nerve wracking. I swear.
I think one of Aloni's biggest issues when they first started off was they always seemed like they second guessed themselves. They would always say something and then they wouldn't go for it. But I feel like as this team progresses, they're quicker on deciding when things like those aces come up. They do not hesitate. They go, and I think they've just gotten a lot better at this point.
They still need to work on the warding, but they're getting a lot better. You can tell that. Like from the games they've been playing.
Morgana needs to get Zeke's Heartbringer though, because in that last team fight, yes, Tristana won, but they only won because Jinx was out of position. If you notice, right before the fight started, Jinx was doing a ton of damage because Zeke's Heartbringer passive went out, and she had almost 100% crit. That critical strike was devastating to the team fight, and I feel like if Tristana had that could have been a pentakill.
I really like Aloni's re-engages in their fights. Just because, like, they one of them gets caught out, right? And then they back off, and then they bait the enemy team into bad positions, and then they have, like, one character to capitalize on that really hard. Gnar got a really good ultimate on their carry, because their carry ran into the bush, into blue side jungle, and wasn't prepared to eat Gnar ultimate. However, something is going on top side blue jungle. So Olaf did flash into the enemy team. I don't know if blue side can help him here. Olaf is going to survive this fight, actually.
Well, not yet. He's still in the pit.
He's in the pit, but he has the support on him. Though Packy's positioning is awkward at best. This is a very good cleanup for Aloni team.
Huge mistake on Renekton. He flashed, I believe, where he dashed over the wall. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he flashed over the wall to capitalize on Tristana, but Tristana was pretty much full HP, and he left a fair amount of his teammates.
So
he left his squishies to be killed.
Red side seems to have this problem where they split way too often. So they group up a lot, except they group up for like a couple minutes, and then they split off into a bigger group.
Yeah.
And Aloni's really good at picking them off. Though CIA's engages are like sometimes really awkward.
They should be rotating bot, getting this tower, and going to Dragon. I really hope they take this tower, because that is a free tower with Tristana.
I don't think they are, because Elise is chasing them off of their own jungle. But that is, however, free Dragon for blue side. But still, red team does seem to split way too much. If Aloni has more wards, they can capitalize on their split even harder. But this works for now. But yeah, Aloni's always had this problem where they don't quite ward as often as they should.
Not only that, they often don't ward where they need to.
Yeah. They were doing really well. The last game we streamed, they warded... They lit up the enemy jungle last game. However, this game, not so much. You'll see there's a lot less wards than normal. I don't know if they're playing on Super Tilt, because I told them Olaf should have went Broloff.
Yeah. Good job, man.
I put our own team on Tilt. I
Permanent
guess
Tilt. They'll never get over this.
They'll never get over this. So Red team is down on gold. They're down around 8k in gold. Actually, 7k in gold.
Math is hard, man.
It is very hard, actually. But that 69 gold lead on
Yeah, baby.
on Aloni's team, too good. Anyways, so they're actually not that far behind. Red team can actually pull through if they engage their fights better. They need to jump, like, I don't know.
Well, ultimately, it all comes back down to vision. The reason why Aloni isn't playing as aggressive as they could be is they have no idea where the other teammates are on red side. If they warded better and they had vision, like right now, if they had vision of Ari being in base, which I think they are about to, they would know probably a good time to tower dive or rush the tower and start a fight.
So we were saying earlier they weren't warding. I'm pretty sure they're stream sniping.
Ghosting confirmed. They need to engage immediately after this. Zeke's Harbinger did just go off on Ari. They need to engage like right now because they will win this fight.
Don't think they're looking for the engage though. I don't think they want to tower dive just yet. They should, however, drop this tower before they.
Nar just wasted his ultimate. He missed it.
So they do drop the tower for half of Nar's health as a trade, which is super
It's
fine.
more than fine though. There's no objectives coming up soon. Baron up in a minute and a half. Not going to be contested. Probably the moment it comes up. Probably a little bit afterwards.
There's a pretty good tower, free tower kill right there.
Yeah.
So Loni is warding now. I'm pretty sure they're ghosting. This is too meta. I can't. Literally just said they weren't warding enough, and their entire jungle was warded.
Please remember that it's a 3-minute delay though. So
Totally ghosting from 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, man.
We said this a while back.
we
ago.
say this every time.
Every time.
No, yeah, the power of vision ultimately, people don't understand what knowledge does. If you have perfect knowledge of where the enemy team is, you'll know when you can play aggressive and when you can't. Ultimately, I think for win conditions for red side is just waiting it out, waiting for a bad engage, waiting for someone to miss position, which is happening very frequently, and capitalize on it. Olaf uses his ult very aggressively rather than passively, so you just need to bait out an Olaf ult.
So, red team did just ping Baron. It is up in 40 seconds.
Yes.
However, I think they want to defend bot because they did see Gnar and Tristana down there. So they do have a ward in their jungle where Olaf and Morgana is running around. However, I don't think they can capitalize on that.
Tristana takes
Anyway.
towers too fast.
Yep.
Ultimately, they're the fastest tower pushes in the whole game. Oh, Morgana flash alts. I'd be curious to see. Oh,
She does catch 3 people with her ultimate, and then Zanya's to save herself from the damage.
Brahm's
Azir
gonna go down.
does, however, keep getting. His positioning is awkward in that he tries to get behind the enemy team, except he's not tanky enough to actually do
A huge,
that sort of thing.
huge misplay by Tristana. If you notice, Tristana focuses Braum first, and then immediately onto Renekton.
And then another kill on Gnar, and I think this is a cleanup ace on Aloni's side.
Very, very poorly played by Tristana. Not only was there the misposition with the dash in towards Renekton that got her killed, she focused the tanks, which immediately...
So
Renekton is too tanky right now. On top of that, he has Warden's Mail and a bunch of armor to back it up. With Baron coming out live, this is very messy.
Yeah, so that is a free Baron for red team. So that was a very good play by red team. They saw Azir come out from the left side and immediately jumped on him. And he took way too much damage way too quickly. Zanya and got stuck in red team.
I feel like... So for those of you who don't know, Azir, his E, his dash used to work that when you pass an enemy, you would knock him up. When that happened, you'd use your E very aggressively. Now when you do it, it just gives you the shield it used to give you, but it does not knock them up. So you have to use it in a much more passive way. You cannot afford to use it in such an aggressive way like that. Ultimately, it's just going to get you killed. Azir has one of the longest range pokes in the game. It's not the longest, it's not Kog'Maw level, but it is very long, and I feel like if he doesn't dash in so early, if he hesitates, waits until he needs to dash in to save his teammates, that would be better. but he's using his ultimate super aggressively, and his ultimate doesn't have that much burst damage. It has a fair amount of damage, but it doesn't really fit in with his burst kit.
I feel as if Azir should stick with his team instead of going for the big plays. If he sticks behind his team and then uses his ultimate as a disengages, it should work a lot better. Gnar did use his ultimate, but I don't think he stunned anybody.
Gnar and Braum used their ultimate.
And I think
A very
Tristana does
mispositioned, very, very mispositioned fight right there for Aloni. Completely caught out. They focused the dragon. That's fine, you can go to the bathroom. Mitchell is going to the bathroom. Yeah, that, Oh. Yep. Alright, so this could be the game. Renekton is tanky enough and Jinx is full HP. I feel like this is the game. Aloni lost because they were heavily mispositioned. Nara teleported into the Dragon Pit, and Aloni focused Dragon while Red side focused Aloni, and because of that they just dropped down and died. So very, very poorly played by Aloni. It was a considerable throw. Well played by Red side. A lot of mistakes coming out from both teams, but ultimately it comes down to victory happening on Red side. Oh. I can hear you snacking super loud over there. I turned the gain way up so they can hear you and everyone.
We're all fat asses here.
Cool, man. Stream's on. Watch your language. There's like 12-year-olds watching this.
You're fat too.
No, other word. Alright, so back into pick and ban phases. Blue side bans Darius, typical ban. I want blue side to ban Elise. I really want them to ban Elise.
So they did lose because of the engage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aloni just heavily mispositioned and
Yeah, I figured that was the problem.
that's the thing with season 5. With season 5, ultimately it comes down to the late game, and the late game is always decided by one team fight. It doesn't matter how far ahead you are.
Yeah, as I said before, they fell into the same problem that Red Team was falling into around the mid game, where they would split off their team. So their first misplay, as they were winning, was when they fought bottom lane, and three of Aloni's team members went down the left side jungle lane, and then Tristana and I think Morgana was pushing through the main bottom lane.
Okay, I would just like to point something out which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Blue side, the side that won so heavily with Elise, bans Elise when they have pick order. What? Why? Okay, that's...
Second game.
Yeah, but they have pick order. They actually they can first pick it here. That doesn't make any... Okay, that was a really bad ban by blue side. Elise did so much for the team, and I feel like they should not have banned Elise. They should have first picked Elise. And... yeah, again,
Maybe
Soraka, Gragas, Malphite bans coming out on Loni's side. Not very good bans. I think they have... I know they're probably targeted bans on someone, but they don't make sense to me.
They don't want MSG in their food, man.
Amen.
MSG, right
Amen.
there. So much MSG right there. I don't know.
Yeah, Tristana positioned really well one fight, but immediately when it came down to it, the fights that mattered, she mispositioned really bad. Again, Groggispan, this doesn't make... The Groggispan or Lee Span, now he has Lee Sin. All of the top tier, the god tier junglers have now been taken, which leaves blue side to take a middle tier jungler.
Hook City Thresh.
Yeah, man.
There's a Bard on the blue team
It's
side.
not locked in yet. It's probably just for fun. Could be locked in though.
I hope it's locked in. I've never seen a Bard in played.
Have
ever.
you seen? Have you ever seen a team lose?
Yes.
Okay, then you've essentially seen Bard.
Wait, so salty, bro. Have you seen? Look at that Bard pick.
Okay.
Hey, who knows? He
They're
might
gonna
be
prove
the
you
best
wrong.
Bard you've ever
They're
seen.
gonna prove you wrong. They're gonna win with that Bard.
They're gonna win.
man.
with the
Bard's
Bard.
gonna carry.
Jack of all trades, man.
I
you
have
played
seen a Bard top lane. I'm just gonna point that out.
Haven't you ever played a Bard in like an MMO? They're the jack of all trades, man. They're really good at everything.
Hey, I don't even know what you're talking about.
You are a noob. Is what you are. Jeez.
Okay. You gotta be kidding me, man.
Forgot.
So tilted right now. Forgot best. Forgot, man. Forgot for life.
What? Alright, Rex got locked in.
Gotta go for the less aggressive play is Kiza. Or Kaiza. Whatever. Same thing.
Honestly, that wasn't his fault that game. Ultimately, it came down to they had Olaf at 40 minutes. That's not where you want to be with Olaf.
I know it wasn't his fight, but they could have won harder if they...
They needed to end when they had one Nexus tower up and they had one member down. With Azir Tristana, you can end the game. Doesn't matter that the 4 people are up. When they backed off, that's when they lost the game. They had a chance to end.
The throws at Barons, or actually at Dragon. The throws at Dragons are too hard. Difficult to come back from. That's Shen support though.
It's Bard support.
Shen support, Bard top.
Don't joke around. I've seen Bard top. Rush Blader and King.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it even work?
No, we lost.
Good. I was like, wait, seriously?
But I've seen it.
I don't even know, man. Like, Bard top is almost as amazing as a Mumu top. And that is there.
Alright. Actually, this is a much better lane for Azir. Orianna and Azir is a very throw your spells out, do your thing, blah blah blah. While Azir, Ahri is a lot more. Ahri jumps on you, assassinates you, and there's not a lot of counterplay on Azir's side. Ahri being
The thing
very
is,
mobile.
Kiza didn't have trouble in lane. He played really well against Ahri, honestly. His main problem was the really aggressive ultimates on the enemy team that would cost him his life and send him to Kaiser.
Well, it's not just laning phase; it's also late game. One thing I do want to bring out is Azir should be taking teleport here. He's against Orianna. He does not need the barrier. Teleport's going to give him a lot more laning pressure, and that way you have... I mean, look at blue side. They have 3 teleports. They have Shen ultimate, they have Shen teleport, and they have Orianna teleport. Red side has Rek'Sai ultimate, which...
It's a teleport.
It's a teleport, yeah, but it's all based on her ability to properly position her little tunnels. And then you have... That's it. And then Gnarl teleport. So while we're waiting, I think I'm gonna take a 2-minute break, and we'll see you guys all in 2 minutes.
Sounds good.
Shut up.
Why don't you just mute the thing?
No one cares what you think.
Why don't you just mute the
Nope.
stream?
And we're back. Okay, guys, so we're going to bring it back. And, yeah. So, blue side, we have whatever college that is. They are playing Lee Sin in the jungle, Ash AD carry, Bard support, Shen top, and Orianna. I'd just like to point out they were all diamonds last split.
Are they?
Yeah, man.
So was our team.
Nope, we have 2 platinums and 3 diamonds.
Which one's the
Rats,
platinum?
kid.
Oh, right. They
Yeah.
all look the same.
Yeah, they do. They really do. But yeah, Loney's got Gnar in the top lane, Rek'Sai in jungle, Azir mid lane, Tristana AD carry, and Thresh in support.
Damn, that Bard walk is too good.
It is.
Blue side team has already won with that swag walk.
So, to reiterate what happened last game, the game was going back and forth. A ton of mistakes were made.
On
Both
both
teams
sides.
played it very, very poorly, and it came down to one team fight in which one team mispositioned and they lost.
That's generally how games go, man.
Sad day, man.
Sad
So this
day.
game, what I want to see on Aloni's side, I want them...
I'm gonna steal your last monster.
No, I bought you... Oh, that's right. No, don't take... You gotta buy me more then.
I have to buy you more?
Mhm. I bought you 2 monsters, man.
I bought you dinner.
And then I bought you food after that.
You bought me cookies.
And snacks.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Except I only eat a little bit of it.
Yeah, man.
Anyways, back to this game, Drew.
Yes. Okay, so... what I want to see on Aloni's side is I want to see more decisive decisions. I need to... I want them to understand when they can end the game, and I want them to end it.
Just do it.
Yes.
Just do it.
You're so loud, dude. No.
Jeez. I'm sorry, man.
So we can see the teams chat. As you see, both teams are mad trash talking each other. Just kidding.
That mad trash talk, though.
So Yeah. Again, as I said, Zero didn't build Nash's Tooth. He's being called out on it. Nash's Tooth is a pretty big item on his ear.
Oh, dang. that Oriana, though. Already.
So, Aloni actually, a pretty good... Oh. I think this is going to be good for Aloni.
Ash is actually going to
Okay.
No, Aloni...
Tristana waited to use her flash until she was ignited. Oh!
That is a gank from blue side onto Aloni's team.
Aloni's going to be so far behind because of that.
Yep.
So Tristana waited to use her heal until Bard ignited her, which meant her heal only did 50%. So a little too hesitant.
That was still a really nice kill on Ash, though. And then Bard did get the
It was.
kill instead of Ash.
But the thing is, Thresh also got the kill. So it was an
Thresh
exactly
did the kill.
even trade bot lane. They both used heal. Supports both got the kills. They both got assists.
You don't even know about that support game, though. Once the support gets a kill, they're just unstoppable.
Yeah, man.
Bard will just Zonya's everyone to death. But, however, that blue side gank into red side jungle was really good. It does put Rek'Sai behind and does force him to not be able to gank as well as he should.
Shen
He
playing
should.
hyper aggressive.
Which is very good for Shen.
He knows
because-
he's got the level 2 lead. Nar is so far behind because of that. Aloni was trying to steal... actually, no.
No.
They
They were taking their own red.
Yes, they were
Aloni
taking
was
their own
taking
red.
their own
It
red.
was... Okay, yes, my bad. Blue side was... bless you. Blue... Okay, so Aloni's getting 3 buffed. Which means Rek'Sai's only going to have blue buff. Not really a buff that she needs. Aloni's going to fall really far behind
Yep.
on that.
Rek'Sai won't be able to gank as effectively as she would have if she took her entire jungle. And then Nar is also really behind now. That Bard teleport through the wall is really good. That did, however, save Ash.
A good engage on Thresh, but a better disengage by Bard.
But yeah, Shen's super aggressive right now. You can see him shove Nar into his lane, and he knows he's not going to be able to get punished for that because Rek'Sai is all the way down bottom lane. Shen's really good at pushing people out because of how tanky he is and how much damage he actually does with his passive.
Yeah.
So he is actually probably going to win most of the engages top unless Rek'Sai decides to gank for Nar. Though even then, I seriously doubt Rek'Sai will be able to kill Shen with his level lead.
Shen is missing a lot of CS though.
So he can afford to right now.
Yeah, but there's a line. 15 CS equals 1 gold. If he's down 6,
He's down
6
CS,
right now.
give or take.
Half a kill right there. I mean, it doesn't mean anything until he backs, but
He is, however, going to take all this entire
that's true.
lane easily.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So the thing with Nar, the reason why Nar has a CS lead is because Shen didn't kill his minion lane.
Yeah.
So right now Shen's just gonna take. Oh, he did miss that. He has lost the farming game. I guess it's GG.
His
Shen.
crops will not be grown for summer
Nope. You got.
or for winter. That doesn't make sense.
You have to play. Crap.
If Shen is smart, he's going to hard freeze this lane, which I think he's doing, and that is going to set Nar
He's
back so
even
far.
denying Nar of
The
experience gain,
yeah.
which is super.
Which is what
key.
I have personally told Aloni several times, is if you get a lead like that, you need to freeze as hard as you can, deny your opponent as much experience as you possibly can, and by doing that, you punish them so much more than you can imagine. See, Nar has to, I mean, he doesn't have to, it's actually a really bad teleport, but Nar teleported to lane with Shen kind of freezing there. That's going to set him far back, because now he doesn't have the global pressure. Shen going to be hitting 6 soon,
Now
his teleport's almost coming up as well.
And like as I said earlier, Shen can lose farm because he's so far ahead of Nar right now.
Yeah.
And he just gets all of his farm back because he can shove Nar away from his entire wave, and Nar's going to miss a lot of CS once that hits tower.
Bard looking to roam a bit. I think Oriana just
Orion
used-
did miss ult. He
Yeah.
should have with ult, but
Okay.
it doesn't.
That's huge.
It's huge.
There's
but,
a scrimmage that happens here that is massive. But neither mid laners seem to care about the scrimmage that's going on. They seem to be having their 1v1 by itself. Both of them very
Sorry,
low.
Is going to die. And
Azir most likely going to die as well. Yep.
Azir is going to die as well. So honestly, Blue side still wins the engage regardless of whether or not she whiffed ult or not.
Yeah.
Because of the poor positioning. And then
Well,
because
what happened was when Oriana backed off, Azir followed her. Azir needed to immediately go down to River, Dragonside River, and engage in that fight there. Oriana without ult and that little mana, she's not going to be able to do anything. So at least Azir can help his teammates out and possibly find a kill there. No point in 1v1ing the Oriana, who's got a shield and is already kind of, in a place where you have no vision. Go to a place where you have vision and help your team out. That's also going to
Rek'Sai currently is super behind right now.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's engaging into fights with her currently. At least, like...
Bard was level 4 and they didn't have vision, so they probably just assumed it was safe and went in.
I see. But, like, I wouldn't have engaged that fight. I would have just kept farming and tried to steal a little bit of experience from, like, a lane that's winning.
Yeah.
Just to get back ahead. Or at least to catch up. Because now he's even more behind, which is super bad. And, so...
Shen is missing a ton of CS though.
Shen is missing
Nar
a
was
lot.
denied so much CS,
And then he got it back.
and Nar still has a lead.
The thing is, Shen is...
I feel like Shen is trying so hard to zone him out, and he's honestly losing a fair amount of experience, not experience, but a fair amount of gold doing that. I think, Shen should probably back soon. He's got his teleport up.
So Rek'Sai did try to steal blue jungle. Didn't.
Not what you want to do when you're that far behind.
Nope. Bard is going mid. Not sure what he's going to try and achieve here.
Just trying to get a mid roam. Maybe just take some of those champs. Oh, and Nar.
Nar does die to Shen
Balls.
top. People keep underestimating how tanky Shen can be and how much damage he can deal.
Nar made a mistake. Nar rushed Phage. When you're this far behind against Shen, don't rush Phage.
I would have gotten at least a little bit of magic resist or at least some help.
Yeah.
Some extra help.
No, rush Spirit Visage is going to be really good against their team, considering you have Ashe, who's going to be dealing magic damage with their ultimate. You have Bard, who's dealing magic damage. You have Oriana, who's doing magic damage. And you have Shen, who's all doing magic damage.
Even his health damage is magic damage, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Everything Shen does is magic damage. Except for his auto attacks, of course. But, yeah. Rush for the Spirit Visage. Get the cooldown. If you're Nar and you are losing lane, rush as much CDR as you possibly can and spam your Q and farm with that. It's a safe way to harass. It's a safe way to get farm, and that way you don't have to run the risk.
Yeah. So Shen's playing really well right now. Even though he's missing farm, he is, like, he's still beating Nar in farm because of how aggressively he's playing against him. So, I don't know. I like, as much as you give Shen crap for, like, not CSing,
I'm not giving him crap. I'm just saying I feel he's playing a little too aggressive, and
but it's working is the thing.
it is working, but
It's
I
working
feel like
really
he could
well.
be working it better. This engaged bot lane is most likely going to win for blue side.
Yes. Rek'Sai with the disengage.
Nar
Though,
teleporting though.
I'm pretty sure... Oh, there we go. That's a kill on Ashe. And that might be a kill on Bard as well.
Actually,
And
yeah.
then another kill on... Shen's not going to die here. Unless he does that. Tristana, however, is going to die to Shen probably with another Q. Yep. There it is. And then
Now
Thresh
that Oriana's
is going to die
here.
by Oriana. And this might be a cleanup
She
for
has
Blue
her
side.
ultimate up and available.
Oh, this is a cleanup for blue side then. So that was a good disengage by Rek'Sai. They should have gotten the 2 kills and then left immediately. Or that 1 kill actually.
Oh, Oriana missed ult 2-0, baby. The dream.
Honestly, it doesn't even matter at this point.
It doesn't matter.
They did get the kills.
As long as you get farm, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Like. So talking about Aloni's jungler currently, I feel like he's a very good solo carry, but putting him in jungle wasn't the greatest idea.
He was a really good mid laner. I don't know why he went to jungle. His jungle pick, from when I had talked to them, seemed really small. To my understanding, I know he
That was a
played.
very good engage by Bard.
Yeah.
Bard magic journey through the wall and then murdered Azir from the side. That was really good engage, actually. Shoot.
But to my understanding, I don't believe Aloni's jungler currently has a lot of jungle picks. At least he doesn't have the strong ones. They banned Gragas in their last game, and with blue side, they didn't even bother to first pick Elise. Elise, again, as I've said over and over again, she is the strongest jungler in the whole entire game. He would rather play Olaf jungle, someone who... Honestly, Olaf jungle is like a tier 3 or 4 jungler. He's way better in the top lane.
Paki is going to die here again.
Yes.
He mispositioned really badly there.
Nar is level 8 against Shen's level 10.
Yep.
This
Shen
is not
super-
looking good.
Yeah. Shen is building really well against Nar, actually.
Yeah.
With that Sunfire Cape, and then you taunt into Nar, Sunfire Cape does lots of free damage to Nar. And especially since he doesn't usually have Mega Nar up when Shen engages like that.
Kind of wish he had gone Trinity Force, though.
That Triforce for tons of damage, though.
Yeah, man. Actually, I really like Triforce on Shen.
Triforce on Shen works really well
Yeah.
because of the it synergizes well with his passive.
Yeah.
And like it just makes him chunk health.
Yeah.
But
But
I personally don't like it.
oh.
Just because
okay.
Shen is a tank and getting a Triforce tank, I don't like Triforce tanks. They're not as like.
Bard misses his ultimate. Azir looking to get out. Oh,
that was a
beautiful
nice
flash.
I think Orianna right now is 0 for 4 on ultimates.
3,
but
I think. 0
to 3
Yeah.
on ultimates.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she landed that. It's just Azir flashed it.
Still
So-
0 to 4 though.
Oh, yeah.
Like she doesn't even hit minions with it, so
Uh,
absolutely nothing.
it was a very well played by Azir.
Still doesn't matter because she can hit all her other abilities. Though no game-changing Orianna ultimates anytime soon, apparently. But yeah, going back to Aloni side's jungle, I did actually prefer him mid lane just because he's a very good mid lane carry.
He's very good in the 1v1. You put him in jungle and he doesn't 1v1 anymore. That doesn't make sense. I feel like that roster swap actually put them at a very bad disadvantage.
Jungle's also really good to set behind. If the enemy jungler is really good at invading your jungle, you can screw over no matter how hard like he is at carrying. However, no matter how good he is at carrying, if he gets shoved behind like that in jungle, like he did by the Lee Sin gank at his red buff, there's no really good way to come back from that. And like, as Aloni said, they are not very good at playing from behind. So once their jungler got ganked, it was pretty much, I mean, not to like be a downer or anything, but like it was pretty much game at that point.
Win condition for Aloni right now is very much so wait until late game, wait until Azir becomes a monster, have a perfect fight, or wait for blue side to make a huge mistake. But at this point, blue side is not making many mistakes. They're playing very well.
Shen honestly could have kept going in that fight and killed Nar, but I feel like he backed off a little bit too soon, but it's fine. It doesn't matter because Nar does back anyways, and it's the same thing.
But yeah, I feel like blue side just has really good communication. A missed ult from Azir. That's a dead Azir.
Yep.
Good news for Aloni is all these kills are going to Bard. Bard is 4-1 and 2.
Bard is actually carrying
I
really
would,
hard.
I would
his
agree.
ganks.
I would
his
agree.
ganks are insane.
He's a phenomenal roamer, but here's the thing. Late game, he's not going to do damage. You give those kills over to Orianna, and all of a sudden you have this...
Though.
That's true. But
You can't beat the free Zanyas on the entire team and the enemy team on top.
But it doesn't do damage.
I'm just saying, if
It does lots of damage. It puts them invulnerable.
I'm just saying, if you gave those kills to even Lee Sin or Orianna, like, they would benefit a lot more from that.
Hey, the more support items you have, the better you can carry, right? GG. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah, Bard is actually super good at roaming. I don't know why you were like, you lose games immediately if you're
I
big
was
Bard.
joking. He does not have a very good win rate in any pro play.
He's having a really good win here.
Well, yes, the guy's playing very well. To be fair, Lustboy had some really good games with him in the LCS, but they lost those games because TSM had a very lackluster communication and they didn't perform. I feel like pressure went up to them, but there was a lot of issues with TSM. Anyways, Ashe gets caught out. Oh, and she takes turret. Oh, Shen is teleporting in bot lane.
That's very good. So Blue Side has a very good awareness and like very good team communication.
Well, as I've been telling people over and over again, global comps just dominate, and with Shen, you have such a dominant force. You have that shield. You have the teleport.
The thing is, like, blue side in general just has a really good communication.
Yeah.
However, that Ash ult was really good.
Yeah.
However, I don't think Packy is going to die for this. Nope, he does not. He survives.
Almost.
Just barely.
Oh,
man.
This Bard
This Bard
is looking
is-
to carry this game, but that flash.
And that is a kill on Bard, and Orianna is mispositioned, and hopefully they do get a kill here, and they do.
Very poorly played.
Blue side is getting very.
Then Shen comes in with the taunt.
So blue side is playing very.
They're playing too aggressive.
They're playing very aggressive because they're winning.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of players fall into the same trap.
But
where once they're winning, they think they can do anything.
Bard should not have tower dove. On top of that, Tristana should have waited until he was one tower shot away from death, auto attacked him.
There's a kill on Budge Frowny by Lee Sin, and another kill on Azir. And I think this will be a kill on... Oh,
this is essentially an ace.
this is another ace.
I mean, technically Nar did pop up, but...
Right before the ace happened,
Yes.
Nar popped up, but still.
It's
It's a
but again,
JV.
Tristana blowing her flash for no reason. She did not need a flash. She went in for an auto attack a little too late. I just feel like that was
That was
a misplay. But Bard should not have been tower diving. Shen was in the general area. He could have waited. And then let
Once
Shen
again,
tower dive. Look at how
players tend to fall in this rut where, like, if they're winning really hard, they dive really
Yeah.
hard, and like it's fine if you're like, but like that's how throws happen. That's how throws at
tower dives
Baron
are
and
not
stuff
easy to do, and I feel Blue Side completely
They used to be.
messed it up. They needed to play it a little more.
Bar's really good with the positioning on his magic journeys.
Yeah.
He always goes for the max range magic journeys, which is like super good. Because like otherwise, like short range hops not so much, but like he literally goes for the perfect angles where he just shoots all the way across the terrain, which is super good. But yeah, blue side, the tower dive wasn't so good, but they did re-engage on that and then did ace them for it. So
I'm not liking the Ariana pick so much right now. I feel like she doesn't. She maybe she plays Orianna a lot, but based on her play, I feel like she does not have
she
that
missed
many
all of her ultimates
games on
in the first
Orianna,
place.
or she maybe I don't know, but I feel like the Orianna pick maybe not the best one. She had a really
that is a very good catch on
Yes.
Tristana.
and Thresh goes in, bad mistake.
Thresh went in to try and. I don't know why.
Tristana
he
was
went-
already dead.
Yeah,
already.
I feel
Yeah.
like he should have just not.
I feel like that was
He might have double tapped Q on accident. Is what happened, and then just hooked in.
Thresh didn't even hook until she was dead though.
I don't understand why he jumped in.
I don't know.
Rek'Sai does die for this. It's not looking very good for Aloni's. Aloni very.
Almost a 10,000 gold lead on blue side.
Yeah. So blue team plays really well in the early game and just like dominated their lead really well. Like Shen, once he got that level lead, he just shoved Gnar as hard as he could and as long as he could, and it worked out perfectly for him because Rek'Sai was behind already. Because when they ganked jungle, Gnar died. So Gnar died and they lost red buff. So their jungle was behind and their top lane was behind. And so Shen had no like reason to back off because mid lane was being occupied by Orianna. Rek'Sai couldn't get, even if Rek'Sai ganked, Shen wouldn't have died. And then Gnar didn't do any damage to Shen because Shen was already ahead. And so
Aloni trying to take Dragon with very little vision around this area. Bard goes in, looking to stall out the Dragon. Oh!
Blue
Bard
team.
steals Dragon from Aloni.
Aloni did miss these.
This Bard is playing out of his mind. He does miss his ultimate though.
Yep. Hey, that is the first Orianna ult of this game. Second?
Yes.
What was the first one?
Azir ults to disengage.
I like that Thresh
Yes.
into Azir's knockback. Though I think Ashe is going to get a catch on Azir right now. Yep. And another catch on Thresh. Damn. It's not looking good for Loni. That was a very good tower dive by Rek'Sai. However, he is level 11 in comparison.
Just dancing around. Oh, and he attacks him bad. That was really misplayed by Rek'Sai.
It doesn't matter if he attacks him or not because he had Sunfire Cape. So Sunfire Cape automatically damages Shen.
Yeah.
And so even if he didn't attack, Shen would have been in range to hit Sunfire Cape.
Oh, Tristana going in, trying to attack Lee Sin, and that's...
Lee Sin does... Ooh.
Oh!
That was a good disengage.
Nara
was really good with that disengage.
Baited. Great
hopefully,
bait, mate.
So here's one of the win conditions for Aloni right now, as I can see. If they keep getting picks on blue team, and somehow even out the gold lead just by a little bit, they might actually be able to come back. They do have the Wombo combo team. They have Rek'Sai, they have Gnar. They can set up very, very good kills for Azir and Tristana if they can get a good pick out. The only problem is that's the big if. They are already playing behind. I'm hoping Aloni has learned how to play behind. They have told me that they have trouble playing.
They said if their lanes don't win, they don't win. However, last series they lost lane both games and they ended up winning.
But remember, they're not playing against,
I know.
G.I. Joes. They're playing against, Cobra Command right now.
I know, but what I want to see from Aloni is I want to see them bring back their mid laner. Their mid laner was really good at CSing. He really understood mid lane. I don't know why he went to jungle. He clearly doesn't know what he's doing in jungle, and I'm sorry if that sounds aggressive, but he seems very confused in the jungle. He's never where he needs to be. He never places wards on objectives he needs to